So they will ask the basic details. So most of the maximum all the fields are the from the drop down list. So you don't have to type anything. Simply you have to select the information. For example, the first is financial year. So from this you have to click on the financial year. Then you have to click on the sub scheme name. So here you have to click on the pulses. After that, demonstration type. One thing is here to write that is demonstration area. So here you have to enter the total demonstration area in hectare. So after that, they will ask the crop name. So here we have to select the crop name, crop group, pulses, then crop name. So which crop under the pulses, then we have to select the crop name. After that, for which variety, so all the list of the variety of that crop is available on the Krishi mapper. So from here, you have to select on the crop variety name. So after that, there is a option period of release. So here we have to select the release of that variety, less than 5 year, less than 10 year, or more than 10 year, like that. And after that is varietal characteristic. So here so many, there are 7 varietal characteristic is there. So we have to select any of them, which for which variety it is. So after that, when you click on the varietal characteristic, you have to select the season. So there are 3 seasons: Rabi, Kharif, and summer. And after that, the state name and district name. So this state name and district name will be auto selected because the state name and the district name is depend upon your login. So here you have to simply click on the block name and then your village name. So after that, you have to click on the submit button. So as soon as you click on the submit button, a unique ID will be generated. So here in picture it is given as a sample. So it is like that SD oblique 27 oblique 27225. So this is a sample of the demonstration ID, and this demonstration ID will be used for the further steps. So we have to keep remember this ID. And after that, we have to click on the OK button. So one thing is that if you have any issue, so you can write it in the chat box so that at the end we can explain or discuss each and every point. So it is request from all of you. So if you have any issue, so you can write in the chat box. So the first part is the create new demonstration. So in the first part, basically we are deciding for which variety and where we are going to conduct the demonstration. So the second part is addition of beneficiary detail. So for adding the beneficiary, so for that we have to use the second option as I discussed in the first part. So for that we have to click on the demonstration. So after that, when clicking on the demonstration, we have to click on the search registered demonstration. So after clicking the search registered demonstration, we have 3 options that we have to select the year, the season, and the demonstration number. This number is that this number is generated at the time of creation of new demonstration. So all the beneficiary and other activity will be conducted with this demonstration ID number. So this the demonstration ID is very important. So for that, we have to click on add more beneficiary. So when we click on the add more beneficiary, so a new window will be open. So in that we have to enter the beneficiary's Aadhaar number, then their name, their father or spouse name, mobile number, gender, category, Here also same way, the state and district name will be automatically appeared. So here we have to select only block name and the village name. And after that, we have to enter the khasa number. So here khasa number is not mandatory. It is optional one. So if you know the khasa number, you may write that number or ID. Uh, so, so here we have to enter the demonstration area in hectare, and after that we have to uh, click on the button yes or no whether the beneficiary insured under Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, yes or no. So someone is sharing the screen, you know. Please. So the second part is addition of beneficiary. So first part we have created the demonstration ID. In second part we have added the beneficiary name. So one thing is that if for example in one demonstration, suppose we have 10 farmers. So for so we have to add the 10 beneficiary name in one demonstration number. For that we have entered this detail and click on add more beneficiary. And at the last, we have to click on the submit button. For example, we have 10 beneficiary and this is the 10th one. Then at the last beneficiary, we click on the submit button. And if we have more beneficiary to add, so we may use the add more beneficiary option. So the first part is create new demonstration, second part is addition of beneficiary, and the third part is input supply. So in this part, we have to enter the detail of inputs what we have given to the beneficiary. So the same way how we go to the part input supply, in the same way as we go in the beneficiary part. So we have click on the search register demonstration, then we click on the input supply. So when we click on the input supply, so we have to select the demonstration number. So all the demonstration number that we have created will be in the list. So we have to click on that demonstration number, and and as per the demonstration number, the beneficiary list will be there. So we have to click on the beneficiary name. So suppose we have entered the detail of 10 beneficiary. So here the all the list of 10 beneficiary will be there. So we have to click on that beneficiary. So as soon as we click on the beneficiary name, all the details of that beneficiary will be appeared there so that we can identify the genuine or that the beneficiary name. So in that part, after that, we have to select the date from the date on which the date showing date. After that, we have to enter the detail of number of farmers visited on the field day and what are the inputs they have received. So here there are three options. Input one is seed distribution. So we and the other parts are INM, IPM, VD side, so extra. So in for that we have to click on the demo input. What are the inputs? Then we have to click on the input type. What are the quantity of that input and the unit of that input? For example, we have given the seed, so we have to click on the input number one as a seed. What is the quantity of that seed? That is as a sample, it is given as a 8 kg. So the unit is the kg. So all the units are there like kg, liter, numbers. So after selecting all the details, so we have to click on the submit button. So when we click on the submit button, a message will be appear, demonstration updated successfully. So this is the third step. Now the fourth step and the important part is geoplotting. So for geoplotting, the buttons is input geoplotting. That is initiate geoplotting. So for that, we have to, in the same way, we have to click on that demonstration number. We have to click on that beneficiary name. So after selecting the beneficiary name, we have to click the option get location. So as soon as we click on the get location, so the current location of that user will be appear on that screen with a message of that accurate location. So after that, we have to click on that OK button. So now the new features has been added. Initially, it was it was the polygon draw. So earlier we are drawing a polygon with the help of our finger. But now the new system has been developed. So in this method, we have to move around the field. So we call it as a walkthrough method. So suppose we have a four corners, so we have to move on all the corners of that field. So first of all, we are standing at a point. We have to click on that add point. So then after clicking on the add button, add point, we have to move in the point number 2. So after reaching that point number 2, again we have to click on that add button, that is add point. So when we click on that add point, so a number will be allocated. It means that we have captured point number 1, then we have captured point number 2. So similarly, we have to capture all the corners. So minimum 4 points are required. So when we that complete polygon, it means we have completed or drawn the polygon of that field. So this is the new method of drawing the. Now the next step is a crop stage. So in this step, we are taking the pictures of that crop, and so for that we have to same way we have to click on the search register demonstration. After that, we have to click on initiate crop stage. So after clicking on initiate crop stage, then we have to select their options crop stage. So what is the stage of that crop in the field? Whether it is germination, vegetative, flowering, maturity. So we have to select the crop stage name, and then we have to click the picture of that field. And after clicking, we have to click on the submit button. So as soon as we click on the submit button, a message will be appear that crop stage updated successfully. So in this, we are taking the picture of that crop. Now the last stage is outcomes. So in outcomes, for this, the button is initiate outcome. In this stage, basically we are entering the details. What is the yield of this demonstration? So all the details, when we click on the beneficiary name, so all the details that we have captured earlier will be appeared or auto-populated in the screen. So here we have to enter 2 or 3 details. Basically, what is the demonstration yield that will be in quintal per hectare, and and what is the yield of that farmer field? The yield of farmer fields is the average yield of that crop in that village, and the demonstration is the yield of that demonstration. and rest of all the information will be photo captured from the previous one. So here basically we have to enter two details, that is demonstration yield in quintal hectare and the yield of farmer's field, that is also in quintal per hectare. And at last we have to click on the submit button. So this is the complete process of capturing the details of demonstration through Krishi Mapper. So the complete process is in 6 steps. Number one is create new demonstration. Then the second step was addition of beneficiary. The third option is input supply. The fourth is geoplotting. The fifth one is crop stage. And the last stage is outcomes. So sometimes what happens, some varieties are not. So that is the complete process of uh, demonstration of Krishi Mapper. So now we have an additional feature, that is addition of variety. So sometimes what happens, some variety is not there. So in that case, you may enter the variety name. So for that, you have to click on the crop name, then subcrop name, then variety, which type of it is variety, then the name of that variety, period of release, and the state name will be automatically populated as per your login, and click on that submit online. So, so this is the complete process of conducting Krishi Mapper demonstration of pulses or other crops you can also do with this process. And this PPT is also uploaded on NFSM portal as well as in the pulses mission. So you can download it from there also. And two videos are also there in the last two page for creation of new user and the update of user profile. That is also available in this presentation. So there are so many questions in the chat box. So one by one we will discuss.